All right, hey y'all. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about credit limit hacks. So y'all know how I get down as far as notes and staying on track. So I got my notes. Let's get into it. Okay, so there are two ways to increase your credit limit, obviously, or maybe not obviously for those of you who are new to credit. One is customer initiated, meaning that you either call your credit card issuer or you log into your app or you go online and you request a credit limit increase. All right, the second way is if the credit card issuer just automatically gives you a credit limit increase without you having to request one. Now, you can increase your chances of getting a credit limit increase by doing the following things, okay? So number one is making on-time payments, and not with just this particular credit card, but with your other accounts as well. Because when they're considering giving you a credit card, a credit limit increase, they're going to go and look at your credit profile again, and they're going to review, your recent payment history. They're going to look and see how you are handling the other accounts you have and not just this one in particular, because they're also going to take into consideration that they don't want to give you more debt than you're able to handle. Okay. All right. Moving along, you actually have to use the card. I know some people feel like, okay, well, I've had this card for a long time. I'm not going to use it if they don't give me a credit limit increase. Well, if they're not going to give you a credit limit increase if they don't see a reason for giving you one. So some people have utilized the method of using their entire balance, but they pay the credit card back within that same billing statement. So you're never over the limit. You're never carrying a balance. You're using the card to its entirety, but you're paying it back within that same billing cycle. So number three, your income increases. So this is why it's very important to keep your personal information up to date with your credit card issuer. You want to go in and change your income if it does increase, even if it's only by a couple $100s or maybe a couple thousand. You want to report that your income has increased so that they know that you're able to pay back them in the event that they do increase your limit. All right, so number four, your credit utilization is low. Do not seek out credit limit increases if you're currently reporting a high utilization, because in the lender's eyes, they're going to look at you as a risk because you're already carrying too high of balances on your other revolving credit that you do have. So you want to ensure your limit is below 30%. If you're a newbie to credit, because I know that 10% is an aggressive goal, but if you are someone who's familiar, with credit, you've had your credit cards for some time now, you want to at least have 10% or less utilization reporting before you go and seek out a credit limit increase, okay? Now, this method, this hack, these way of, going about this pretty much applies to every credit card company. You do want to make sure though that the credit card you are seeking a credit limit increase on is eligible for an increase, because not all credit cards are. Maybe the card is too new, maybe it's a secured card, or maybe the limit that you have is just the max for that credit card. So you want to know that before seeking out a higher credit limit, so you don't get an inquiry by them reviewing your credit again before giving you a new credit limit increase. All right, so there aren't any hacks out there that can, increase your credit limit. There's one or two ways to do this. Either you initiate it or the company initiates it. Now, you can improve your chances by doing the following things that I told you to do, but there's no shortcut around it. Either they're going to give it to you or you're going to request it. And then either way, you're going to, either it's going to be what you requested or it's not going to be the amount you requested, okay? But at the end of the day, you can put yourself in a better position of getting a credit limit increase, regardless of the credit card company, by doing the things that I mentioned in the video. Now, if you have any questions, leave a comment below. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Bye.